Hmm. Welcome. This is my review for Cold Steel Civilian Saber. Just bought it. Reason I'm doing this review, hadn't really seen any reviews for this other than written testimonies about purchasing it. So I thought, why not? Really good sword. Very light. Really good for thrusting and slashing. So let's sheathe this bad boy. Yeah. Look at that. Like, I can't emphasize enough how lightweight this saber is. It's just awesome. And look at how thick that spine is. That ain't gonna snap. And it's got a decorative feel too. Very lightweight. Also, I don't know what this is for, but you can fold this up and this down. Don't know what the significance is for that. That's like a saber thing. Maybe you guys can post the significance of that. I'm by no means a sword expert or saber expert. Just merely a fan. And I actually only own like 5 swords, to be honest. I was in the army, so I have knives and Gerbers and multi-tools and shit. You don't use a sword, even though they are cool. Cold steel right there. And one of the things I really like about this, I have a safekeeper that I carried, and it says made in Taiwan. But I love how this sword doesn't say like made in China, made in Taiwan, made in Japan in it. Even though it does say cold steel on it. But that's just something like, I got the ceremonial sword and it says made in China on it, It just looks, it just looks gay in my opinion. Also, one thing that I noticed being military, it looks like the Marine logo right here, but it's missing the anchor. It's got, 2/3 of it. It's got arrows, and then it's got globe and the eagle with a, I don't know if you can see it, but an arrow going into, the American flag with the 13 colonies stars on it. Interesting. I know Cold Steel has a thing for the Marines because they got like, a K-bar knockoff. And, I know in their videos they show like a Marine testing out some of the knives, so I don't know if they have a, thing with them, or he knows someone, or he was in the Marines. Y'all can research that. But very nice and sharp. And this is a fully functional sword too. It's not a wall hanger like the other swords I got. This, if you're the Highlander, you want this sword. It's really good. Okay. And the sheath. Sheath is amazing also. Very nice brass inlay. Decorated. Like, if you're looking for a sword that's just small, compact, really good for hang on the wall, this is it. But you can actually use it as well. The actual reason why I bought this sword though, because I think it has, out of all the swords I saw Cold Steel had, has the nicest handle. Look at that. I love the line motif. The brass. It just was beautiful. And I got this on Amazon for like $215. It goes for about $400 on the Cold Steel's white site. But, whatever. Like, you can't beat that. Almost half the price. Basically half the $215. I had to buy it. Look at that. Can't beat that, I love the line. That's like, and that's the other thing. It's all one piece. Like Cold Steel. They make a lot of good products. Every product I bought from Cold Steel, I haven't had a problem yet. I know some people go on the internet and, beat the shit out of them and say they're not that good, but whatever. All the Cold Steel knives I own, this is my first sword, but this is definitely amazing. Just love it. So light. But one of the things I will say that might deter some people, even though I don't know why you need a sword for fighting anyway, but the handle, you know, I got, you know, small to average hands. And look at that. Look at that. And my hand basically is perfect for it. But some of these bigger guys, you might not like that. Because look, my hand's almost, I know I'm wearing a glove, but even if I wasn't, look at that. Like full. Like I only have room for a little bit more. So if you know, got some of those banana hands, you're going to be not going to like this. But then again, I don't know what you use swords for that you need to be fighting people, you know. The sword ain't for like fencing or anything. They make swords for those. Or kendo, they use wooden swords, you know. So I don't know why you would complain about that, but that is something I noticed when I bought it. But, you know, very good. You know, I'd give this 10 out of 10, you know. Can't go wrong. You know, perfect, you know. Got it really fast, too, in the mail. You know, looks and feels really good. You know, lightweight, looks amazing. Can actually cut through things, you know. I really didn't, you know, $215, relatively cheap. So, you know, some of the katanas go for like $1,000. So I really can't say anything negative about it, except for maybe if you have big hands. But, yep. Comment, tell me what you think. Agree, disagree. Don't really care, because I'm not getting rid of this. Okay. Y'all stay safe out there, YouTube.